Okay, this is the quiz review on ellipses. It's textbook 9-4, page 619. I printed out the picture I put on Schoology, but I kind of recommend you do it on notebook paper. And there's not much room here, so I'm going to go back and forth. Write an equation for the ellipse. The first thing I want to decide is, should x or y go first? Because this ellipse is taller than it is long, I'm going to write y squared first. It's centered at the origin, so I know there's no transformation, so it's going to be pretty basic. Y squared x squared equals 1. Under y squared goes the distance from the center to the vertex, which is 5. So that's 5 squared. That means a equals 5 in this ellipse. Under x squared goes the distance from the center to the co-vertex, which is 3. So in this ellipse, b equals 3. So our equation is really just this. Y squared over 25 plus x squared over 9 equals 1. Okay. If I were asked to find foci, it would be C. I would do a squared minus b squared. 25 minus 9. 16. The square root of 16 is 4. And I would put a foci here and here. Alright, number 2 is more difficult. And we're doing 1 through 5 and number 7. Okay. Number 2 is more difficult because it's not centered at the origin. So it's going to be a transformation. So it's going to be the equation, it's longer than it is tall, so it's going to be x minus h squared over a squared, y minus k squared over b squared equals 1. I need h and k, that's the center. I have a picture here so I can just look for the center. It's 4, negative 6, 2, 4, 6. Alright, now I need to know what A and B are. So A is the distance from the center to the vertex. So I'm at 4, negative 6, and I'm moving all the way to 11, negative 6. So moving from 4 to 11 is 7 units. So A equals 7. I need to know what B is. B is the center to the co-vertex, the shorter distance. This is from 0 to negative 6, so B is 6 units. So that means my equation is x minus 4 squared all over 7 squared plus y minus 6 squared. Sorry, that's going to be y plus 6 because that's a negative 6 going in there. All over 6 squared equals 1. So x minus 4 squared over 49, y plus 6 squared over 36 equals 1. Box it, done. And if you have a specific question like, why did I put 7 here and why did I put 6 here, email me that question and I can talk with you about it. Alright, moving on to number 3. I'm going to do that one on notebook paper. Alright, so I'm just going to maybe try writing in pen. Alright, so what's the center? I can just look at it and figure it out, or I can do midpoint formula. So what do we have here? Negative 4 over 2 plus negative 2 over 2. The center is negative 2, negative 1. Alright. So the center is not at the origin. Now, I need to know, is this a horizontal or a vertical ellipse? So if the vertices are lining up on the x, here they are, negative 2 and negative 6 and negative 2, 4. The co-vertices, are here. And here. The longest distance is occurring between negative 6 and 4. So that's a y squared equation. So I'm going to do y minus something squared x minus something squared equals 1. So the something that goes in here is the center. Negative 2, negative 1. Alright, now I just need to know A and B, and A is the distance from the center to the vertex. So what is the distance from negative 2, negative 1 to negative 2, 4? What is this distance? And graphing it is really helpful because you can just count. Negative 1 to 4 is 5 units. So that means A equals 5. Now I'm going to look at this distance from the center to the co-vertex. Negative 2, negative 1 to 1, negative 1 is 3 units. So that means B is 3. So our equation is given here. All right, very good. Number 4. Really trying to work faster. So if you want me to slow down, message me, but I feel like you can pause. So, all right, so now I need to figure out, is this an x squared or a y squared? Well, I know the vertices, so I can do midpoint formula. Oh, I see a trend here when it's the same number, right?